So Sargon of Akkad put out a blog that outlines what he believes. Not fucking surprisingly, it has zero policies specifics on it. And I'm not just saying that to be exaggerating. It has no specific policies. It's all just vague right-wing talking points, and they're all hilariously stupid. Let's read them. So the first one, he has some bullshit statement about, this should make it produce a demonstrably better society than the current alternatives. 1. Individual rights. Protecting the rights of the individual must be the highest value of society, to foster mutual tolerance and respect towards cultivation of dignity in every person. That one means nothing, so I'm going to skip it. Democracy. Constitutional democracy is the best way for a free citizenry to maintain a state and resist tyranny. Except for when people actually vote for the person that you don't like, they should just be overridden by some bullshit anti-democracy system called the Electoral College. Democracy, until democracy goes against Donald Trump, then fuck democracy. Let's just go based on who has the most land. I've done a video on the Electoral College in the past. It's just a total anti-democracy thing. Everyone who's for it is a total, they just want to win, and they don't care about if it's a fair system at all. It literally is in there to make it so that people don't directly elect. It's to take away power from people. So it's funny that he puts that the free citizenry need to maintain a state and resist tyranny with democracy, but fuck that if it goes against my candidate. Fuck that if it goes against my candidate. So next one, economic freedom. Property rights that begin with personal self-ownership and private property creates the most productive societies. So what he really means by that is no taxes. Don't tax people, and that's economic freedom, and it'll make people more productive. Double jerk off, because that's bullshit. Norway taxes the shit out of its citizens. They have single payer. They're a social democracy. They have a strong welfare state. You get free paid time off. It's a huge government. Big government. They're a social democracy, and they have the highest GDP in the world besides Qatar. And I don't count Qatar in the running because they're a creepy dystopia. So Norway is very productive and has a lot of money per person, one of the highest GDPs per capita in the world, but they're a social democracy. So it turns out that Sargon's vague platitude doesn't match up with the reality. Very surprising. I'm shocked that this page is bullshit. It's shocking. So, economic freedom, bullshit. Freedom of speech, that's hilarious because you support Donald Trump, who wants to change our libel and slander laws in the United States to be more like England's, so that he can sue people more easily who make fun of him. Because he's sued thousands and thousands of people for making fun of him. That's just hilarious that you'd support him if you care about free speech. Now, Donald Trump hasn't said that he wants to change our libel and slander laws recently, so you could say that. But clearly, if you're supporting him, your free speech should not be on your list of principles. That's fucking hypocritical. But then again, it is Sargon, so it's going to be hypocritical and fucking stupid. Self-reliance. People possess agency and should be treated as such, because treating people like victims becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. God, I'm trying to picture, what policies is he talking about with this? Is he saying blacks stop complaining? Or is he saying cut welfare? I don't know, so I'm not going to address that one. Blind justice. Each individual should be governed by the same laws as their peers without any arbitrary discrimination and be presumed innocent until proven guilty by a fair trial. Wow. So this is the guy who says that white privilege is bullshit. That white people don't get any advantage in the justice system, and the justice system is totally not racist. Let alone the fact that black people for the same crime are far more likely to be given the death penalty. So white person, black person commit the same crime, the black person gets put to death because it's the judge's decision, and the judges are fucking racist. So justice isn't blind, because we put black people to death for the same crimes a white person did at a far higher rate. Look at marijuana. Black people and white people smoke weed at about the same rate. Yet, black people are arrested 4 times more often. Is that blind justice, or is that a racist criminal justice system? But Sargon won't even acknowledge that. So why would you put this on here when you believe the opposite? It should be like, blind justice, fuck blind justice, and fuck those complaining niggas. They have it fine. You know, if like, so that's just horseshit. That's total horseshit. Secularism, wow. So secularism, but let's have Betsy DeVos as the Secretary of Education, who is a creationist, who wants to teach creationism in schools and privatize all the public schools so that kids can be taught what their parents individually want to teach them. So secularism, but fuck secularism in reality. So there's Sargon's beliefs. They're totally vapid and they're hilarious. I can't believe that Sargon's fans, when they look at this, they don't laugh their ass off, because this is a joke of a platform. I know it's not called a platform. It's called a list of liberalist principles. But usually when people put out what they believe, it's a policy platform. Sargon puts out what he believes, and it's no policies at all. It's just vague bullshit. And this is the kind of thing that makes me think that Sargon is a scammer. Like, I don't see how you put this out and don't know that you're just trying to be intentionally vague to try to sound right-wing, to try to sound as right-wing as possible without stating the horrible specific policies the right-wing believes in, because those actually sound really fucking bad. So I think he's just trying to walk a tightrope. Maybe he's really this fucking stupid and he thinks that, like, this is politics, just saying vague, like, slogan-like bullshit. But I don't know. Sargon fans, leave me with more stupid shit to review from Sargon. Peace out.